So now we're going to go over a very common and very classical Wing Chun technique, which is Bong Lap. Again, depending on what Wing Chun lineage you come from, depending on what your Sifu's inclinations are, you may do things a little bit differently. In the WT system, we do it in a very specific way, and we have a reasoning behind it. Bong Lap Da is unfortunately one of those techniques, well, fortunately or unfortunately, it doesn't really matter, that's really meant to work against other Wing Chun fighters, because there's very few people on the street, especially when we're talking about the nature of street attacks, who are going to put you in a position where you actually need this. And it doesn't mean that it doesn't work, it just means you don't need it for most common applications on the street. This is already very kind of Wing Chun versus Wing Chun hypothetical, all right? So for example, in a hypothetical situation, you're standing on the street doing Wing Chun and you happen to find another Wing Chun person who wants to attack you. He gives me something, for example, like Fuk Sau punch or Jat Sau punch, which is a very standard Wing Chun attack. I'm going to, as always, send my hands forward as he comes in. He's going to bend my arm, his punch comes in, it's going to turn me. All right, that's the standard Bong Sau. Now from here, I can't quite reach him with a punch. If I was close enough, I would just go in and hit him, and this would be the most suitable response. The problem is that sometimes you end up in what we call middle distance. You're not quite able to hit your opponent, or I should say long distance. So what we do instead in this situation is we do something from the Chum Kyu. We build a bridge, all right? So I'm going to build a bridge over the arm here, place this one here. This is actually called Tut Sau, this movement here. I bring this one on top, and I'm going to punch here. Now, if you notice, as he comes towards me, all right, and does this, all of my pressure is going towards him. At no moment am I focused on his hands. You see, some people, when they teach their students how to do this, they do it against a straight punch to the head, which is already not where we would do Bong Sau, and then they will grapple this and do a back fist or do a Fak Sau or whatever. This works okay in demonstration. The problem is, on the street, nobody holds their arm out there for you to punch them. All right, your opponent's going to fire a punch and bring it back, and if he fires a quick jab, all right, and I try to grab his arm's already not there, he's going to fire a second punch. So that's why we don't want to chase the hands. We have a saying in Wing Chun, 追形不追手, which means chase the body, don't chase the hands. So when he comes towards me with this attack, everything I'm doing is going here. All right, so I'll show again, one time slow, Bong Sau, turn, here, punch, okay? And one time at speed, all right, this way. And that's it.